My brain isn't
Ma'am?
working.
Ma'am?
Mine go to ma'am.
Oh, I miss him.
Let's get this party started.
Let's go. Show on the road.
So, bright sunlight starts to pour in through the windows as you all open your eyes to a new day of adventure at the academy. You hear the bustle as people start to walk or wake up and go about their day, doors opening and closing, the low murmurs of chatter beyond your closed door. What would you like to do with your day?
Go back to bed. Why do I have glitter all over me? Oh, right, costumes.
Eve is eyeballing Erwin the entire time.
Wait, no, this isn't just like immediately like starts like holding the end of his tail really close to him. Like, I am now nervous. Keep away.
Do I see Corvus in the room?
You do. He's waking up just as you are getting ready for his day.
Okay. Just got to make sure I keep an eye on him. All right. I'm probably just gonna do a big stretch, and do that like thing that the dog is like. What my dog does is like when he does the back leg stretch, he just starts like tapping his front foot a bunch of times, and gonna do a little shakedown, and then walk out, go and leave the dorm room to go get breakfast.
Okay. Is everyone else heading down to breakfast as well?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, all the breakfast.
Indeed.
All right.
Yes, yeah.
You guys start to head down to breakfast. You get there. There is the normal spread. The actual like room is pretty barren right now. There's not a whole lot of people in there. But you do see that Naomi is there, and other than that, there's like a couple of like fourth year students in there that you don't really recognize. And there's a couple of people at the headmaster's table, but the headmaster himself is not there.
We must be early.
No, you guys are at regular time. It just looks like for some reason there's just less people here today.
That could be worrying.
Is there an event going on that we weren't told about?
I mean, it seems unlikely. Surely the Sandman would have said something. Well, if he wasn't sleeping.
The Sandman definitely would not have said anything. This is the Sandman we're talking about.
Oh no, I like the cut of his jib.
You guys gather whatever food that you want. I'm assuming there's some cornucopia of flavorless oatmeal. And you guys have a hearty breakfast, and then it becomes time for homeroom. Do you want to get going to homeroom?
Yep.
Yeah,
We may as well.
So you all walk into homeroom, and you see the Sandman sleeping away on his desk. Barnabas goes over to his desk, peers out the window. He looks kind of pensive in thought. As if on cue, the Pixie and the Turtle students from the AC Club wheel in the crystal as they have every single day. The crystal flickers on and the lights begin to dim.
And back to my notes, ignoring the video.
So the crystal flickers on and the face of the same pale man with white hair and a white suit pops onto the screen as it has every day. He brandishes one of those fake infomercial smiles and enthusiastically starts talking about the importance of gaining information. In the heat of battle, it's easy to get caught up in all the action, but knowing your enemy can mean the difference between life and death. Every monster out there has a weakness, something it isn't good at, and if you find that weakness, you can exploit it and be able to save lives. Plus, bringing people back from the grave is an expensive habit. He smirks, taps his nose knowingly, and bursts out into a hearty chuckle.
You can
Gonna
go back
head
to the head
on the desk.
on the desk.
On the desk.
I'm gonna start talking to quote unquote myself.
They'll piece it together eventually.
At first this was just fun and dandy, but I don't know how to make this class any more fun. I mean, I'm getting kind of sick of just watching magical recordings and whatnot. You got anything for me?
I think we need to go out in the field. I don't think we can be stuck here forever.
Yeah, we should.
All
cut
right.
class.
All right.
As the lesson begins to die down and you start talking to yourself, the door opens. It takes a minute for your eyes to adjust because the bright light of the hallway with the dimmed light of the rooms. But when you do, you see it's Ragna walking into the homeroom. He pauses. He turns to Barnabas and says, "Barnabas, I do require your presence in my office."
Hearing this, I perk up my ears and I look over, just like, oh shit.
I also look over.
You see Barnabas's eyes go wide. They dart from person to person in the room. He looks like he's trying to keep his calm, but those of you who do know who he is, you can tell he's panicking. But ultimately, he does grab his things, and Ragna begins to usher him out the door.
I get up because I was already gonna start heading out.
You're just gonna head out,
I'm just gonna walk out.
like right after him.
Not right after him, but like.
Can I see him walking out and follow him?
So are you? So I need you to tell me how much time you guys are gonna let pass before you actually like leave the homeroom.
About 5 minutes.
5 minutes? Okay.
5 minutes.
6.5 minutes.
6.5 minutes.
I'm just gonna follow on behind, bro.
You wait about 5 minutes before you get the courage to open up the door and like try to sneak out of homeroom. You leave the room and look around, and the halls are empty.
I would like to go, yo, Sleep Master, I gotta pee.
Sleep Master.
He raises he raises his head like a couple inches, cracks opens one of his eyes, and says, "All right, but be back in time for the lesson."
It's
Yeah,
already
okay.
started.
All right, friend, choose a direction. I'm gonna say you're gonna choose left, and that's the way we're going because I control my body.
The whole time Eva's just sitting here
Jesus.
watching all this go down, going, "What is going on with them?"
Okay, so is there anyone who stayed in homeroom, or are you all leaving?
I'm gonna stay.
I'm staying as well.
And so am I.
Caesar and Erwin and Eva, you guys are staying in homeroom. And
Cool.
then, all right, Bro and Oswald, what do you do?
Well, I'm going left.
I'm gonna run up to Oswald and be like, bro, where you going?
Adventuring.
Oh, that's like what we came here to do in the first place. So let's just do that.
Yeah.
All right, I'm
Okay.
down.
Let's just
Where you guys
wander.
going?
Let's just wander the grounds. I haven't seen everything around here. I didn't get a tour when I got here.
I don't think I did either. I just sort of showed up. Or maybe I did and I just wasn't paying attention. It's hard to
Either
tell.
way, it can't hurt to explore.
Where are you guys
Right.
heading?
My feet only know.
So you
We're going
head
left, obviously.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going.
All right. So you guys head left down the hallway. You find yourself going down a flight of stairs that is like circular and stone. You head down further and further and further. You don't see any like doors or windows in this tower. You get down to where it finally ends, the staircase finally ends, and you find yourself in this like huge boiler room where there is a forge going. And you see this little like halfling and a little dwarf that are working together to make weapons for the school armory and bookstore.
Howdy.
Ah!
I don't think we're supposed to be.
What are you guys doing here?
I don't know.
We
We're
got-
adventuring, bro.
We got lost looking for the bathroom.
Yeah, I have to.
You got lost. You didn't think 6 stories down was the appropriate place for a bathroom? You didn't
Ma'am.
think on the way down?
Ma'am,
Hey, if you pee,
I am not a
6
clever.
stories
I'm
up,
not a clever tiefling.
and if you pee from 6 stories up, that shit's gonna splatter. So you gotta get closer to the ground.
You need to get out of here, or I will have the headmaster give you both detention.
Oh yeah, we don't want that.
Yeah, nap club wasn't as fun as I expected it.
Go back to your classroom now.
Okay.
All right. As we walk back up, I'm like, yo, let's not go back to our classroom.
Yeah, that's exactly what's gonna happen.
Those of you who are in the homeroom has ended. And you do know that, Erwin, you have a newspaper club meeting after the second portion of the day.
Oh yeah.
And you also remember, Caesar, the place you and Corvus had been investigating prior. And you also remember that you wanted to talk to Coach Donner at some point. So you got a lot of things you could be interested in. What would you like to do with your mid portion of the day?
I am. I guess I'm gonna head to. Yeah, I'm gonna go try to talk to Coach Donner.
Okay. Erwin, what are you gonna do?
Follow on from Caesar because that was what I also planned to do.
Okay. Okay, splitting the party. This should be fun. Aoife, what would you like to do?
I don't know.
Oh my god! More unicorns away.
Yes. Unicorns await. I shall follow Erwin.
Oh god. What have I done?
Okay. So you know that Coach Donner, his office has been relocated to a temporary location since the incident at the Knock Court. He has taken over Professor Luther's office. Caesar, you would know this as the first faculty member that was petrified. So if you guys want to head over to that way, it is by where the like barbarian classes are, where all the tank classes are. So if you wanted to head over there, you could certainly do that. But it would take a little bit of time because it is on the opposite side of the castle that is the academy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm heading there. So.
Okay. You guys, as you're walking through the hall, you do see that the door open back up, and you see Bro and Oswald come up from this like dark staircase. What would you guys like to do?
Real quick, do I know that would be the entrance to the forge?
You do not.
Okay. Where on earth did you guys just come from?
Oh, we just finished a
bathroom.
blood sacrifice.
What?
I'm
What?
kidding.
Don't freak out Aoife like that, man. You're gonna give her a heart attack.
I'm kidding. Now, they're making some metal things downstairs. They look like swords and whatnot, and it was an interesting day. They told us to go back to class, but I'm assuming that you guys just came out. I think class ended. Fun today.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, all right. Well, just come with us before you get yourself into more trouble.
I
Okay.
can make no guarantees.
I
You
second
guys,
that.
You head over to where the tank classes are held, and you reach what used to be Professor Luther's office. You do see that Coach Donner is sitting inside. He is a burly man with a super dad mustache. He is dressed in the school colors, the typical. Most of the professors wear robes. He does not. He wears like a shirt and pant combo, but he just looks like a really basic like football dad. Like I don't know how else to describe
Classic
him.
gym teacher
Yes, classic gym teacher.
with a dad mustache. Love it.
I'm picturing the dad from Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
Yes, like a little less eyebrows.
No,
Just a
all
little.
the eyebrows.
Just a
More
little.
eyebrows.
More eyebrows.
But yeah, he's sitting there, and he's you see that the knock cup, which was originally Caesar when you went with Corvus to the knock locker room. That's where the knock cup was being held. He has since moved it to his office, it looks like. In addition to that, it looks like he's going over Bro from a distance. You can see schematics for like game day plans.
So I'm gonna approach and cast Mage Hand to kind of knock on the door.
He looks up and he goes, "Are you all looking to try out?"
We all just like peering around the door like a cartoon. One head above the other.
I just go, no, sorry, Coach. These are just my friends. They're just with me. I had a couple of questions for you regarding a couple of sensitive matters.
Well, do you want to come in?
Thank you. And I turn back to the party and I'm just like, I mean, you can come in if you want. Wait for me out here. I won't be too long.
I'm coming inside.
I'll wait and wander off when
Oh.
nobody is looking.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay with Bro.
I'm having a session of going through mini adventures. I can feel it.
I'll wait outside as well.
Okay, so Erwin and Caesar enter. He closes the door. He sits down behind his desk. I don't have a token for him, but I do have a map. He sits down behind his desk and just kind of like is there. Basically sits down and waits for you guys to start talking.
These are big ass chairs.
Hey, man. I didn't scale this
To
map,
accommodate-
okay?
It's
They
made
have
to
to-
accommodate all people.
They
I
have
see
to
a sword that
compensate
is
for the
12
size
feet
of Coach
long.
Donner.
These are barbarian people. These are paladins. They're big. They need big chairs.
Alright, so I'm gonna hop up onto the chair and be a good boy and sit.
Aw.
And so I'm just gonna go. Coach Donner, I had a couple of questions regarding the incident before the semester started, regarding the petrification of a faculty member and a student.
Yes, Professor Luther and Ella.
Yes. Do you know anything about that situation? Is there anything that you can tell us?
I can't say that I know anything, but that girl Ella, she came into the locker room a day or two before she was found, and she came in here guns ablazing. she was hollering about how we shouldn't be letting the kids come back to school after what happened to to Professor Luther, and she was saying something hinky was going on. Accused me of having something to do with what was going on, since I know the guy that bought the crystals to the school, but other than giving him an introduction to the headmaster, I really don't know what's going on here.
Can I make an insight check on him?
Yeah, go ahead. For the most part, he is telling the truth. You can tell that there is he's telling everything that he's telling you is the truth, but you can tell that there's information that he may be leaving out.
Okay. So you mentioned that you know the know the person who brought the crystals into the school. Who is that?
Oh yeah, one of my old academy friends actually. We were on the same team going on missions back in the day. His name was Raiden, and Erwin. Your ears would perk up at that. That is your father's name.
Oh shit!
Gasp.
Wait, Raiden Neurotis?
Yeah, you know him?
He's my father.
Interesting. Yeah, no, he was one of my friends from our academy days, and he decided not to go into adventuring when he got out. He decided to work more in the corporate world, and he had heard about what happened with Professor Luther, and he decided to approach me and see if he could get an introduction, and I introduced them, and a few days later the crystals were installed in the everywhere pretty much.
Oh, okay. Hold on. My dad never mentioned you at all. Every time I spoke to him about the academy, he just brushed it off. He didn't want anything to do with it.
I don't think he was happy about his days here. He didn't necessarily feel like he belonged.
What do you mean by that?
He just was always looking to make a buck. He was always looking to provide for your mother, and he was looking to have a good life, and the adventurer's life is not always suitable for that.
Okay. I did wonder why he didn't want me to go.
Coach Donner.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know Professor Luther personally before he was petrified?
I did. They were very good people. I mean, we were both. I am a barbarian myself, and she was also a barbarian. So,
Do you know if she was getting involved in anything before the incident?
um, I mean, other than the normal stuff for like school preparation, no, I can't think of anything specific.
Can I insight him again?
You sure? He appears to be telling the truth.
Coach, did my dad mention why he wanted to meet the headmaster?
Nope. He just said that he, could. He said that he sells things to protect people, like the crystals, and that, he might be able to help the situation, especially since he had a son who was going to be coming here. I wanted to make sure it was a safe place for him.
Can I insight check that?
Yeah, go ahead.
That does not sound like my dad.
He appears to be telling the truth.
God damn it, Dad.
Oh no.
Out of character here. This is strictly out of character talking. It's entirely possible that it's not actually your dad. Maybe because he may be telling the truth because that's what he thinks is the truth.
Ah,
So
you raise
Maybe
a
your
good
dad's
point.
been leaving a double.
My dad's cheating on my mom. Well, my
Yeah.
adopted dad. This is confusing me.
Clearly, your dad was not who he said he was.
Mm. Who the fuck is
Um,
Raiden?
all right. Thank you, Coach Donner. I think that's all I need.
Of course, and tell that bugbear out there that he's welcome to try out. The tryouts are actually going to be this upcoming, basically after the break, which is after homecoming. But tell him that we're looking forward to seeing him try out and seeing what he can do.
Will do. Thank you.
And while they were in there, Oswald and Erwin, do you sneak off? Or Oswald and Bro, do you sneak off anywhere?
I certainly do.
I would love to. Let's
Where
blow this popsicle stand.
are you going?
Left.
Oh my god! The fucking NASCAR of Academy.
They turned left right into the office that they were trying to avoid.
Listen, me and Bro share one single brain cell.
It's brain cell for each of us. They both happen to be tuned to the same channel, though.
So, you guys turn left and you head down this hallway where you hear a lot of grunting towards the end of the hallway. As you guys make it to the end,
my.
Hello, George Takei.
Oh my.
The room opens up and you see this massive room that has all of these different types of traps. You see that there are traps that are shooting arrows from one end of the room to the other, traps that are swinging blades from the ceilings, traps where two things come up on the pathway like they're gonna smack someone. And you see a bunch of third and fourth year students going through this obstacle course.
Well, this looks fun.
Not my taste personally, but
You
You know,
interesting.
you see the barbarian teacher that's there. She's running through people, and the rogue teacher that's there. And they're both running people through the course. You also see that Ragna is there, kind of overseeing everything.
hey, Oswald,
Yes.
I've been thinking.
Mm-hmm.
You know that lake that we went over in over here?
Mm-hmm.
I was wondering, do you think there's sea monsters in it?
You think there's what?
Like ocean dwelling monsters, like
Probably.
big, cool looking monster things.
You know, just a secret between you and me. I
Mhm.
think there was a monster that got summoned when I got into the academy.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's
It
so
was
cool.
strange. I know.
We should go find it.
We should. Let's go find it.
I like that idea.
You
Hold
guys are
on,
gonna get
pick
yourselves
some
killed.
fishing gear at least first.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
I feel like the one thing that's worse than letting the rogue and the bard go off by themselves letting two characters with low intelligence go off by themselves.
With one brain cell between them both.
Okay, so Erwin and Caesar, you guys walk out and it's just Aoife standing there alone in the hallway.
Just in the middle, right outside the door.
Who is just now realizing that she's been alone for probably most of this time.
Aoife, where did the two of them go off to?
Left?
She's not wrong.
Technically correct.
Part of of me wants to look for them to make sure they're not getting into trouble, and part of me just doesn't care at this point.
Wow. Cold.
It's all right.
Peter is a little cold, especially for a puppy. Not gonna lie.
Honestly, though.
Externally, he's not, but internally, yes.
All right, we should probably go try to find them before they get themselves in more trouble.
Yeah, I suppose. Caesar, before we go anywhere, do you know if there would be any way that I could contact my dad while we're here?
DM.
Yes. So there is.
I thought you meant direct message.
I'll just send you the message again.
Yo, let me hit you up on the Twitter DMs, Pop.
So there is a, and this is going to sound strange, but there is a small sanctuary by the docks. And the sanctuary is like this little alcove that's it's down the pathway from the docks, so it's not like directly there, but you would have to like pass the docks in order to get there.
Right.
And it's this little turtle duck sanctuary. And if you tie a note to their to their bags, they basically swim to the entrance, and then Merida and Cyrus take care of the rest.
Okay.
Very Last Airbendery.
Fucking adorable.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Peas and carrots.
All right. Well, I have a feeling I may be visiting that sanctuary sometime soon.
All right. Let's. Eva, you said they went left.
Do you see where they went after they went left?
No, I heard them talking about going left and then going fishing.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I guess we'll go look at the docks. I guess if they're trying to go fishing.
Yeah.
Alright.
Come on.
Bro and Oswald, you get to the docks. You're heading down, and you see that there's normally 2 rowboats that are at the docks, like that are permanently there, and to get people back and forth from the entrance. But there is only 1 currently there.
All right. Well, perfect. We can take one of those.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, back at my parents' place, what I used to do is I would go into the ponds down near the swamp, and I would stick my hand down, my big long hands down into a hole, and then these giant catfish would come and bite on my hand, and then I'd be able to pull them. Maybe we don't even need a fishing rod. Maybe I can just do that.
Yeah. Maybe your arms will catch. Wait, we're hunting for sea
There
creatures
is
and
like
monsters.
a little hut by there that has like a bunch of fishing gear in it. That's why I just assumed you guys would get it from there.
Oh,
Oh,
so
perfect.
convenient. I don't have to risk life and limb on this trip. Just life.
I'm gonna assume there's a fishing hat that has a bunch of fishing hooks in it. I'm gonna put it on.
I want to get one of those hats that says, "Of course I come fast. I need to go fishing." Not understanding joke, but wearing it anyways.
Okay, sorry.
All right, you got the bait. I got the hooks and rods.
I'm excited.
Really quick.
I am too.
Oh boy. These boys are gonna get themselves killed.
Yep.
Welcome to
Why
D&D.
I decided to look for them.
Let's get in that rowboat and let's start going.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to use my hands as the oars instead of using the actual oars that came with the boat because it's fun.
I don't like that there's a water map right now.
Yeah, I'm making this up
I
on the
do.
fly, so hold on.
Terrifying.
I love it. I love this.
Have we once
I do
again
too.
derailed your entire session?
No, it's Bro has a way of doing that in this game. I don't know why, but he does. I am looking.
I'm seeking adventure.
Well, you found it.
I'm gonna whisper to my friend. You think you can summon that thing again?
Oh my god, no, please, no.
I don't know what that thing was. Okay.
Oh no, Brodok ended up in the water.
Swimming.
Okay. So you guys can let me know where you want to take this boat out to. You can ping me on the map and let me know.
Hold on, I need to remember how to ping.
You
Just
can
hold your
hold
mouse.
Swimming.
down.
I can hold.
Hold left click.
Say,
Oh, you've got to be on the little cursor.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, let's go to these buoys.
Okay. So
Swimmies.
you guys start heading out.
Oh boy.
There's the boat.
I gave you a boat. It's been there
It was-
the whole time.
It was under Oswald.
You guys head out to about there.
I'm under the boat.
Yes.
It seems.
I don't know how to fix that.
Oh my
Right click on the boat, and there should be an option to send to back, and it should put it
There is
below.
not an option.
Really?
Flip vertical, flip horizontal is drawing on group set dimensions. There's no.
It's not
back. There we go.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
And now the boat is gone.
So, Aoife, Erwin, and Caesar, you guys start heading down to the docks, and you see no boats at the dock, which is very, very strange for this time of day. You also look out onto the water and see a tiefling with a fishing hat and a long-armed person who are in a rowboat.
God.
Oh no.
I'm gonna call out to them. Just go, guys. What are you doing?
They can.
We're
They're
fishing.
too far. They cannot hear you.
Can I use thaumaturgy to raise the volume of my voice and call out to them?
Yes, you can.
Alrighty, that's what I'm doing. Guys! What are you doing? Come back!
I
shall
will look over and then wave
thaumaturgy
at
back. I will use thaumaturgy to answer back. We're fishing.
This is the most obnoxious fucking exchange I can imagine. I just picture all the turtle ducks by the down the way, just looking terrified at these people screaming.
Come
Okay,
back! You don't know what's in that water!
That's the point.
There's fish in these waters. I just know it.
As
Well,
I
then-
cast a line.
While they're distracted by trying to get their attention, can I slink off and go find that sanctuary?
Yeah. For Bro and Oswald, give me a nature check to let me see if you catch any fish. Erwin, you can head down to the sanctuary.
Neat.
Nice.
Okay. Wow. The one brain cell prevails.
So you guys rummaged through that little shack that's by the dock, but you're pulling stuff out and you didn't find actual rods. You just found the line, and so you're almost fly fishing without a rod. You're pulling it through and it's getting caught on pretty much everything but fish. You pull up some seaweed, you pull up some trash, you pull up a small metal piece of a broken down buoy. But as of right now, nothing's really biting.
What kind of trash was it?
It looks like it was one of the dining hall plates that it got caught on.
Oh, that's a pity. Well, hey, we got a plate out of the deal, and we can put the
Yeah.
seaweed on the plate.
Yes.
This is almost a win already.
This is great.
Okay. Erwin, you
Freeze,
head down
okay.
to the you head down to the turtle duck sanctuary, and you see them all quacking there. You see that they seem a little startled because of what's been going on in their waters, but otherwise you have no issues.
Can I just see that they're startled and try and just do anything to calm them down?
Give me a nature check.
Nature.
Wouldn't that be animal handling?
Oh yeah, you can give me animal handling.
Damn it! Oh god, don't tell me I'll make it worse.
You slap the duck.
Drowns.
You head over to the sanctuary. You get down on your you squat basically. You're putting your hands out towards the turtle ducks, trying to kind of beckon one close to you. And you almost fall into the water. They are a little startled by the splatter of your hand hitting the water. Once your hand hits the water, give me a wild magic surge.
Oh, flipping heck. I forget how to do that. It's just a
D20.
D20. Got it.
You're good. You don't surge, but you get a little nervous about almost feeling that that your heart racing a little bit as you see them get scared as your hand splashes the water. But you eventually, if you're there long enough, they'll calm down and start coming towards you and be a little more, calming than that.
Okay. That case, want to wait until one feels brave enough to come over to me, and then quickly scroll out a note. It's just gonna read, Raiden, we need to talk about Donna, because I don't want to call him my dad. He's mean.
Okay. And I'm assuming you're addressing it to your home. Okay.
Yes, with Erwin underneath as well, because otherwise it would just be some random guy saying, we need to talk about this one guy you spoke to.
So you tie it to the top of the turtle duck, and he flippers away.
Yay! I want to see a turtle duck now in real life.
And then Oswald and Bro, you guys do you want to cast another line, or do you want to head back in?
Yes, we want to cast
we need to go deeper water.
You want to go to deeper water, past the buoys?
Oh no.
I think they're probably out near the buoys.
Ping me.
Why don't we go over here?
Yeah, it's basically the same spot.
I vote because you guys were on top of it, but y'all can.
I will have you know.
Left the academy.
I will have you know that Aoife is currently prepped and ready to sprout her wings to come fly and help you guys in case of danger.
I was just gonna say, Aoife, you should probably warn them not to go past those buoys. It's very dangerous out there.
I'm gonna rejoin them and just be like, why the hell are they so far out?
I don't know.
They won't listen to reason.
Bro and Oswald, I am going to need either athletics or acrobatics checks from both of you.
Oh boy.
Okay. You guys, as you pass through the buoys, the water gets a lot more choppy. It starts to ricket the boat a little more. But you guys manage to make it safely into the choppy waters. For every line that you cast, you're going to have to remake those acrobatics or athletics checks again. But if you want to cast a line, you can.
Dies. I'm casting a line, absolutely.
I am too.
The more
surprising.
dangerous the water, the more bountiful the booty.
Oh god.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
What level are you guys?
4.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
4.
Sounds like combat.
He's just
What have
quickly
you gotten us
sketching down
into, guys?
monsters.
Us? It's just me and Oswald out here.
Yeah.
We want adventure.
We wanted adventure. We're getting adventure.
Aoife, I have a
Even if
bad
it
feeling
kills
about
them.
this.
Yeah, me too.
Oswald, I need you to cast a line. I don't see.
Neither of them rolled nature checks.
Oh no, I need the nature checks, not
Okay.
athletics and acrobatics. To cast a line, it's a nature check.
Oh. Ooh.
Hey, that's
Okay.
better.
Yeah, it is better. Okay, so
By 3.
you guys are casting your lines. Hold on. Cool.
Did they catch Cthulhu?
They caught something.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
The two idiots.
It's a piranha!
Sorry, give me like 2 seconds, guys. If you guys want to grab a drink, now would be a great time.
Ooh, now would be a
Yeah,
great
dude.
time to get a refill on my mac and
On
cheese.
your mac and cheese, yeah.
I'll be right back then.
We each have half a brain cell together. We make a single brain cell.
Together we are one coalescent being. I don't know what coalescent
You're
means,
two
but I'm gonna
halves
pick
of
one.
a whole idiot, y'all.
We both have a single brain cell, and it functions like the DVD logo when it bounces across the screen. When it bounces just perfectly in the corner, we experience a thought.
I was gonna say like this. You can audibly hear both of you thinking at the same time, and it sounds like the dial-up tone on the old internet.
Oh my god.
This is a great this is a great partnership of deaths that we're gonna go through.
Okay.
I return with more mac and cheese.
Hell yeah!
What kind
Did
of mac and
anyone
cheese
else
is-
leave?
I think Alex did.
Okay.
What kind of mac and cheese is it?
It is Kraft mac and cheese, but I threw a can of chili in there.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Ooh.
fancy.
Ain't it though?
I haven't had mac and cheese in so long, and now I'm craving it.
You're welcome.
You know, there's this mac and cheese restaurant that I used to frequent called Elbows.
Ooh,
Fucking delicious.
that sounds delicious.
It has different types of mac and cheese. You could get pizza mac and cheese. You get chili mac. It's real good.
Oh, I love you, America.
So I'm hoping that the encounter that Bree is getting ready is somewhere on the magnitude of we're gonna like that fight scene from Phantom Menace. Kind of music.
Da-da.
Okay.
Exactly.
So I didn't know you were back, Alex.
We're
Oh, I just
Jonah.
got back.
Okay.
We're Jonah. That's the
So-
whale.
Oh god.
Oh,
cast
yeah.
your lines, and Oswald, you pull your line up and you find like a little piece of seaweed on yours.
Nice.
Bro, as you're reeling in your line, it feels heavy. If you want to pull this thing up onto your boat, you're going to need to give me an additional athletics check to pull it up on there.
Oswald, I think I got something.
Ooh,
Oh my
ooh.
gosh.
You can
Oh
get the help
gosh.
action if he wants to help you.
Yes,
I got it.
do want to help him.
Let's get this
So-
spread.
Athletics at advantage.
Okie doke. Advantage.
Cue a natural 20.
Please.
Come on.
Close.
Hey.
Close.
Close.
Pretty good.
So you pull up this heavy, large, it looks like a crab as you're pulling it up. You see two huge, it's almost the size of you. And you see this huge thing with two claws just chilling there. As you're pulling him up onto you, he's going to actually make an attack.
Oh.
Can I try petting it to calm it down?
Give me an animal handling roll.
Oh, if we
I'm
avoid
not
combat
very-
like this,
I swear to
Are you
God.
guys about to
I
gain a
hope.
pet giant crab?
yes.
That's the plan.
Oh.
Oh, I got a -1, boy.
Yes.
Damn it. Instant
Aw,
Okay.
it's kind of cute.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Are we
We
rolling
caught a
initiative at this
crab.
point?
Oh yeah. Everyone roll for initiative.
Oh boy.
Oh. I forget how.
You forget how
Hold up. I
Get
need to bring up.
token.
I need to bring up the thingy anyway. There we go.
that we have to have our
The token-
tokens. We have to have our
token or
tokens on the map.
token, like-
Oh yeah.
You can put them on the dock.
Aoife being exceptionally close because heaven forbid that she's too far away from combat.
You know what? The initiative right now makes a lot of sense.
Is everyone up there?
hmm
Yes.
Bro. So those were to you, and I need you to make a DC. Target is grappled. Okay, so you're grappled by this thing. Are you out? How much HP do you have?
30.
So he has 1 hit point left.
And
We
you're
are-
grappled.
We're living
Yikes.
right now.
No,
Rattled.
I don't- That says what? 11 plus 14
Plus 4.
Plus 4.
plus
Plus 4.
4. Yeah, that is 1 health.
Jesus, dude, you caught a crab and got your bell wrong.
Oh, awful. I'm so sorry. I skipped over you.
Yeah.
So it's actually your turn first.
Oh. Well,
Yeah.
well, seeing that my friend just got snipped in his nose, I'm gonna try this thing that my friend taught me, and I'm gonna Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast. Eldritch
At
Blast.
disadvantage because it's so close.
Is it a ranged spell attack?
I think it is. Yes. I'll take it because I'm freaking out.
That does not hit. You're so nervous. Your hand, as you're going to point your Eldritch Blast, shoots off into the sky, and you then you see just it like kind of explode midair. You hear your friend, "What the heck was that?" Don't say my name as your friend and then not perform well.
Well, hold on. You know I get 2.
Oh, right, you do get to.
Oh,
Yes, that's worse.
you know I get 2 fires it behind you.
You just were like rootin' tootin'.
My aim isn't good. And I'm not summoning you.
It's right in front of you.
to be fair, this is his first time actually using the Eldritch Blast.
Were those at
so-
disadvantage?
Yes, they
Yes.
were because he's like
Within
only
5
within
feet.
5 feet.
Okay.
It's a ranged attack, so he would need
And
to be.
I'm not getting in the
You can't-
water.
Yeah, you can't get in the water. Bro, that is your turn.
Okay. For my turn, I'm grappled, right?
You are. You would have to make a strength or acrobatics, or it would be acrobatics or athletics to get out.
Well, to be
All
fair,
right,
grapple
If-
just means he
if you're
can't
raging,
move.
You get it.
Yeah, I mean, you can still do stuff.
Yeah.
Granted,
Oh.
he's probably going to attack you, and then you're going to be down.
Yeah, my plan, as it stands, I think I didn't get pinched on the nose. I think I got pinched right on the jugular, judging by the amount of damage I took.
Blood gushing.
So, I'm going to try and throw this crab off into the water.
Okay.
So that would be in athletics.
Yes.
Okie dokie. Let's go. Let's go!
Let's fucking
go!
go, boys!
First bit of combat.
Oh my
Ladies and
goodness.
Alex, if you were raging, you would have had an advantage on that.
Oh.
Wait, you already did the roll.
I'm going to die. It
Not
was a noble
necessarily.
death.
You act like the
Not
little angel girl on
necessarily
your
if we
team will
get
let you
back
die.
to shore.
So this creature has one claw wrapped around Bro's furry neck. The other claw comes up from the ocean and it snips the line that Bro was holding, and then it goes back down to the depths of the ocean.
God,
Oh,
Oh,
Oh no.
it's getting away. We have to chase it.
I agree!
no, you idiot.
You are out of initiative. Do you
Oh.
stay in choppy waters?
Cast
Maybe we
another
should get
line.
you. Maybe we should get you patched up, and then we could come back out here.
I don't know. I don't think I'm doing that bad. I say as blood gushes out of my neck.
You're gonna start attracting worse things, bud. Get you
Yeah.
patched up. Let's get you patched
Bigger
up.
Get the
fish.
sea monster.
Get back to this exact spot where the blood is still lingering, and then
Such a
All
poor
right.
strategy.
Are you guys heading back to shore?
Fine. I suppose so.
Let's use the
I'm gonna
oars.
need an athletics or acrobatics check from both of you to get out of choppy waters.
Oh,
Well, if it
no.
goes as
yeah.
well as the first
Oh
one.
yeah.
Oh boy.
Okay.
So, Bro, even though you are like gushing blood from the neck, Oswald is like, he's putting the oar in the water, but he's not really putting the oar in the water. Like, you're still doing most of the work. But you do make it back. And you make it to shore. Aoife, you see them dock immediately. You see Bro's neck is gushing blood.
And I'm freaking the heck out, going, "Oh my goodness!" I just rush up, I shove Oswald out of the way to get them.
I'm gonna
Fall
follow
into the water.
As I
I'm not
quickly
even trying
cast
to
cure,
fight it.
as I quickly cast cure wounds on him, and I am upcasting that because heaven forbid. There you go, 18
Wow.
hit points.
Oh my goodness. I'm almost ready to go back out.
No, I will cast command on you
feel-
next if I have to.
You feel as she touches you this sense of just absolute, like, pure goodness from her. This sense of you would be able to trust this woman with your life in any circumstances. She would not do you any harm as long as you didn't do harm to others. You feel a sense of like tranquility as she's touching you, and you feel the wounds on your neck start to get smaller and smaller until it's just a small scab that is like kind of around the circumference of your neck.
That's what druids are like.
But yeah, you guys safely make it back to the docks.
I'm gonna
except
climb back
Oswald.
on board.
Can I get an athletics check?
No.
You're not.
I'm gonna accidentally slip off and then go deeper into the water.
Even going,
You
oh my
see
goodness, I'm so
Rose
Slip
sorry.
Oswald,
over.
like partially drowning.
Even now freaking
Gonna
out
start
that she's
floating
caused.
away.
Even
I'd
now
like to grab
freaking out.
Oswald.
With your long armsies.
Yes, please.
You successfully bring him. You both can, if you're helping him, get him back up into the boat.
You know, this isn't the first time I've been drenched in this type of water.
This is just regular water.
There are other types of water?
But Caesar,
Yes.
you successfully found the two hooligans.
And Eva is apologizing profusely for knocking Oswald into the water.
It's fine. It's fine. If you want to apologize to me, help me make those costumes for the theater club later, because it's a lot.
You're fully invested in this theater club thing, aren't you?
I am.
As you guys are kind of chilling there and talking, you do know that the second portion of your classes for the day should be starting soon.
Uh-oh.
We might want
We need to get back to
hurry
class,
back to
guys.
class.
I'm glad you're okay, but don't do something stupid like that again, please.
I
I'm
only
promise.
promise to try.
At this point,
I won't
that's
even
all I can
promise
ask
that.
for.
Do we want to get clarification that is try to not do something stupid?
Nope. I'm gonna walk away. To clarify.
Go now.
So you guys head to the library. You see Sandman there. He hands out your little blue books for the day, and asks you to write about what you learned today.
Don't pet crabs.
I learned that choppy water is more treacherous than it looks.
My
classmates
not dad
are
is
idiots.
I've learned that we cannot take our eyes. We can't take our eyes off of Bro or Oswald. They will get into trouble.
Sorry. Let me rephrase that. I'm surrounded by idiots.
Is that just like your entry for the last 4 pages?
Yeah.
Oh, and like
you guys kind of finish up your blue books, and you close them for the day. Everyone is now typically going to dinner because it's dinner time. As you see some people start to leave the library, you see that Naomi walks in. She sits herself at a table in the back, and just kind of brings up some of the books that she has from her satchel, and starts reading them. But Sandman gets up and says, well, guys, it's been a great day of learning, and I will see you tomorrow morning. And he heads out as well.
this is a
Enjoy
massive
your
oh fuck
rest,
moment.
sir.
Have I missed newspaper club?
You have not, no. So newspaper club, that's what she's setting up for. So she's actually in the back basically setting up for newspaper club, which happens typically in the time between classes and dinner. So she's
Okay.
like waiting for everyone to kind of like show up.
I panicked. I thought it was like a lunchtime thing. I was like, shit! Okay. I want to quickly like motion for Caesar to like take him aside because I have some interesting news regarding a dream.
All right. I follow you to where you take me.
Before you do this little role play, Aoife, Bro, and Oswald, what are you guys doing?
I'm going to lament the fact that I can't have crab for dinner.
You never
don't
did.
know.
It was
always
You have
go
not
out
gone
again.
down to the dinner table. You don't know what's for dinner.
We could always go down there again.
Ask them to serve your oatmeal.
Considering how the last time went, I think I'm good on crab for now.
You could ask them to serve your oatmeal in the shape of a crab.
Oh! You're a genius.
Aoife, what are you doing in between now and dinner?
Let's see.
Is anyone just heading down to the hall or doing anything else?
I'd like to go to where theater club meets up.
Okay, yeah, you can head to the theater.
Honestly, Aoife's probably just going to be de-stressing over the whole crab situation.
Are you going to the common room, or are you going, like, where are you doing this?
No, I'll probably just slowly mosey my way to the dining hall.
Okay. And bro, I'm assuming you're going to get your crab-shaped oatmeal.
Very simply, but yes. I'm messed up by the fact that I can't have my crab. My
Oh.
pet crab.
So, Erwin, you pull Caesar aside.
Yeah. Okay. So you know, I've been having these. I hesitate to call them dreams. They're more like visions.
Right.
I had another one last night, and honestly, it confused me a lot. There was like this big empty town square. It was kind of misty. There was a man in the middle of the town square. He was like a human. He was petrified. This woman walked up to him, dressed all in white, and she like touched his foot, and he slowly started becoming unpetrified. She was reading from some kind of scroll. I couldn't tell what she was saying or what it was, but she kind of stayed for a moment as he regained his mobility. But as soon as it reached like just below his head, she ran off. Does uh, do you think that means anything?
Can you describe the woman a little bit more?
I mean, well, I couldn't see much of her. It's just she was wearing all white. I'm sorry, it's kind of hazy.
It's interesting. I'm not sure. Do you remember what the town square looked like at all? Did it look any similar to the dream you had about the connection to me?
I mean, it was kind of misty. I couldn't really see.
Even though you, even though it is pretty hazy in your head, you can tell that just by like the architecture and like the general layout that it was different,
Okay.
different places.
Yeah. It didn't seem like it. No, a lot of it just seemed way too different to be the same place.
Interesting. All right. Well, I would suggest writing and keeping a journal about these visions that you're having. You might be
Okay.
able to piece them all together if you have them written down.
Yeah. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Okay.
So as you guys are wrapping this up, you do see that the goblin that had the nasal issue from last session, the pixie from the Audio and Crystal Club, and a young half elf walk in together, and they sit down by Naomi.
Oh no. Okay, I'm sorry, Caesar. I gotta
Yes,
go
I
sit with
understand.
those guys.
I understand.
Yeah. Okay. We'll talk later.
Give Naomi my regards.
I will. Thank you.
And I'm gonna leave.
Where are you
Yeah.
going?
I'm gonna go try to find Bro, Aoife, and Oswald.
Okay. So I'm gonna quickly go to Bro Aoife. You guys enter the dining room around the same time. To your pleasure, bro, there is king crab legs everywhere. And as much melted butter as you could imagine.
Oh my gosh. I'm
No
so
oatmeal.
excited. Screw oatmeal. I want crab.
Nice ass school for serving crab legs for
I want to go there.
It's magic, guys. You see that there's a bunch of other food there as well. There's some roasted duck on the menu tonight. There is a bunch of different types of breads that like are being cut for like handmade sandwiches. There's some stews and some decent desserts as well. Yeah, it looks like a good spread tonight. It is much more packed in there than it was for breakfast. You see that pretty much the entire knock team is there. Everyone, the band is there. Pretty much everyone other than the newspaper club.
We're the nerds.
Oh, yeah, a bunch of nerds.
Hey, I take pride in that.
Hey, you're off the newspaper club. You didn't hear that.
You guys settle down. Are you sitting together or separately?
I'm gonna go sit with Oswald.
I'm not there.
Oswald is not there. Oswald went to the theater.
I totally heard that part. And
Who's Oswald?
where am I?
The accident wasn't your fault.
I like
It
to
was the
imagine like
crowd.
Oswald actually died on that fishing trip.
Oh my god.
As Erwin walks into the cafeteria, Aoife's gonna spot him and wave him over to her. Hey, come here! Sit next to me!
I'm at
You
the
mean
newspaper club.
Erwin's in the newspaper club.
Ah, damn! I thought he was in the
Nobody knows where
cafeteria.
anyone is.
The accident wasn't your fault.
Owen perished the night he was touched and made a unicorn. He became the unicorn and passed on.
Aoife, Bro, and Caesar are who are in the dining hall.
Okay.
Oh.
So I'm gonna approach Bro and Aoife, and I'm just gonna go right up to Bro. Just go, Bro drunk. You have a bit of a adventure lust right now, don't you?
I mean, yeah, we've kind of been sitting in homeroom for what feels like eons now, possibly whole months at the rate. And yeah, I just want to get out there. I want to go
whatever.
punch
I don't really care why you have the adventure lust. I have a
Rex.
reason for you if you're up for it. It involves adventure.
Oh,
Right,
I
Malin.
like adventure.
Good, Aoife. Would you like to accompany us? We could use your assistance.
Okay.
Has anyone seen Oswald?
No.
I think you went to the theater club. What a
Because you
nerd.
totally heard that.
What a nerd.
So long as he's not back down by the lake, I'm good.
I might
Little do we know. The
I
theatre
might if
club
left
is,
alone long enough.
the theatre club is code for the lake.
I'm sure he'll be fine. Come with me. And I just turn and leave the dining hall.
Okay, where are you heading?
I'm
Can I? Oh,
Go
sorry.
ahead.
Can I grab like a ton of crab to on the
Oh
as to
yeah,
go?
no, your arms are like you're hugging them to yourself. These king crab legs. You're taking walk me down crab legs.
Bro could make himself armor out of the crab shells.
I plan to.
Yes!
They call Crab Man.
Owen is astral projecting this from newspaper club.
I was snipped by a radioactive crab in the choppy waters. And I became Crab
The crazy thing happened.
Man.
Okay, where are you heading, Caesar?
I am heading to the knock locker rooms.
Okay. So I'm gonna cut to the newspaper club. You see everyone kind of filing in, and it looks like you're still waiting for a few people.
Yeah.
As you walk up to the table, you see Naomi's eyes lift momentarily. They see you. She gives you a smile and a wave.
I'm gonna smile and wave back. Fully unaware that last time I spoke to her, I was under the calm emotions spell. So I'm just gonna like go sit next to her and just be like intend to speak as confidently as I did last time and just like open my mouth and say nothing. Just like sit there staring at her with my mouth open. Yeah. Just like a slight wheeze coming out of my throat.
Give me a wild magic surge. This is an embarrassing moment for you.
Every
Oh,
moment's an
boy.
embarrassing moment for Owen. He wakes
Oh
up
my
and he's
God.
embarrassed.
Okay. So you sit down and you're expecting to come off as like for conversation to come as easy as it did before. And you open your mouth and literally nothing comes out. And she just kind of stares at you. She starts blinking a couple of times, waiting for some noise to come out, but nothing happens. And she actually leans into you and not like on you, but she leans closer to you and she goes, I was actually wondering if we could talk privately.
Uh-oh.
Hey, it's gonna need another magic surge.
You're so lucky, bro, isn't there?
I'm relieved. I'm just gonna like just look down at my lap and go, okay.
Do you mind just like heading this way with me for a bit?
She wants the dick.
Okay.
So she pulls you down some stacks of
Down
books.
where? Under the table?
No, like she pulls you down this stack of books, meaning like you're heading down like you know how libraries have those like rows of bookshelves?
Yes.
She pulls you down one of those.
Right.
And she looks at you. You look super red in the face right now. Even though you're a tiefling, you look somehow redder. She looks like, give me an insight check.
I'm afraid because this could be one of two things, and neither of them are good for Owen.
Okay. So she quickly turns around. She says she kind of looks over both of her shoulders, making sure that there's like no one that could hear you guys speak. And she says, "Can I trust you?"
Yes. I sound so sure of myself right now, don't I?
Yes.
Nice delivery there.
You sound like the most confident person in the world.
I need to know for sure if I can trust you. I know that Ella trusted you, which makes me want to trust you, but I don't know if I can actually trust you.
Okay. Owen's gonna like close his eyes for a minute, just like breathe in deeply and just go, you can trust me.
I've been working on something for the newspaper, and
Owen just immediately just like lets out the breath he was holding and like, ah.
the problem is that you're kind of close to the situation. So I need to know that you're here for the truth and can put your friendships with those people aside.
Hmm.
Do you think you can do that?
How aside do I have to put them?
Like if
Are
I
you
had to
here?
feed them to a giant crab.
If I had to feed a bugbear to a crab.
Are you here for the truth about Ella, or are you here to make friends with the people who may be involved?
What are you saying?
You know your friend Barnabas?
Yeah.
He's a fake.
Barnabas been found out.
Whoa, hold on. What do you mean he's a fake?
I don't know who he is or why he's here, but he's not supposed to be here because I know the real Barnabas and I've been talking to the real Barnabas, and I'm trying to set up a meeting, and I would feel a lot more comfortable with backup. She looks over to the table where the snot, like the nasal, like issued goblin and like the tiny pixie and the turtle student are sitting. And she goes, and I'd much prefer it be you. But
Well,
I don't want you to tip him off, and I don't want you to stand in the way of Ella's truth if that's what you're going to be there for.
okay, what you've told me is a lot to take in. I mean, it's only been a couple of days, but I feel pretty close to this group of friends that I've made. But I'm willing to do this with you on one condition.
What's the condition?
I won't hurt anybody. You understand that?
I don't want you to hurt anyone. I want you to stand there with a camera and take pictures.
This is
Okay.
out of context. This sounds hot.
Owen is still like slightly like concerned that she might be using this as a cover up.
A
Some
Okay.
random student just hears this. What the fuck?
just like an excuse to spend more time with Owen.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'll do it.
Okay. I will let you know when the meeting is set, and hopefully you'll be there and not be there for the wrong reasons. She puts a hand on your shoulder. She smiles at you. And then she heads back towards the table where the club is meeting.
Owen's gonna like just stay between the bookcases for a minute and then just lightly start hitting his head against it, like, what the fuck am I getting myself into? Then he's gonna go join the rest of them at the table.
Okay. As you walk back, you see Naomi is now sitting at the head of the table. You take your seat among the other newspaper club members.
Yeah.
And she sits there. She says, being a reporter is about finding the truth and telling people that truth so they can make informed decisions. We lost a good reporter this year, a good friend. But she would want us to continue on and investigate what is going on at this school.
Owen is just going to start tearing up.
I know with what's been going on, this may seem dangerous and frightening. She's going to look around, making eye contact with each member. She kind of settles on you and says, good. These are the instincts that will keep you from having the same fate as Ella. Listen to them, but be brave. She goes on to continue talking about her plans for the year, how, with the Sky Bisons being out of the first few games, how that will affect the schedule. And she also starts handing out some equipment. She hands you a Cabercorp Capture 9000, which is one of the best cameras on the market right now.
Yeah.
She hands you a press pass for any ticketed events and a card to the restricted section of the library, which comes with a few more restrictions than normal.
Wait, hold on. So, Cabercorp Capture 9000.
Which is the camera.
Yeah. Press pass for ticketed events.
Yep. And a card to the restricted section of the library, but it does have additional, restrictions than the normal pass that, Caesar would have.
Okay.
And unless otherwise vocalized, I'm going to assume that you're carrying these items on you so that I don't have to constantly fight you on that. So
understood. Yeah.
unless you put it somewhere, you can assume that you have those on you.
Yeah.
The newspaper club ends.
Okay. Just Owen's just going to stay sat in the seat, processing everything that Naomi told him for 5 minutes before getting up and leaving.
Okay. So Caesar, Aoife, and Bro, you guys head to the locker room. Corvus is not there.
Bye, Corvus.
So you guys head back to, Caesar, you head up the path, you go through the police tape, and you are sitting at the door to the knock locker room. I'm assuming you enter.
Mm-hmm.
You enter, and everything seems to be exactly the same, except the knock cup that was in the shattered glass case is now gone. You saw that in Coach Donner's office.
Right. All right. I am going to cast Detect Magic again
Okay.
while I'm in. So now,
Bro, I need your token if you want to adventure.
Adventure waits!
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
all right. I'm gonna walk over to here again. I can't remember. Did we lock the door behind us?
You did lock the door behind you.
Okay. I turn and I just go. Do either of you two know how to pick a lock?
I know how to open doors.
I do it
Bro,
myself.
smash!
I do it myself, but you know, and I just kind of like look down at my paws.
Hey, there's no shame in asking for help. Let me give it a try.
So,
I like
this
bash down
person,
the door with my fist.
this person here is
No,
petrified,
please,
right?
please, bro.
Eris. Yeah.
Bro,
Yes, this person is petrified.
Coolio. So
Bro, please.
as I round the
Do
corner,
not.
I'm gonna look and see this person and freak out for a second, going, what happened here?
Oh,
Are we gonna be
yes,
turned to
Eva,
stone?
if you haven't noticed, we are on an active crime scene right now. So don't touch anything you're not supposed to.
Oh,
Holy
Oh
oh my
potato.
god! Someone's petrified. That's
Yes.
terrible.
That's Eris. You recognize
Eris.
her.
It's Eris, bro drunk.
Oh,
She
That's
looks
why
more
we're-
stony.
yeah.
That's why we're here. And bro drunk, I'm stressing, do not bash the door down. Please. You need to pick the lock, not bash it down. If you can't do
All
that, then
right.
please step away from the door.
No, I got this. Don't worry.
Please.
I would
roll
like
that
to
one.
turn the I would like to turn the door handle really hard.
Give me an athletics check. You turn it really hard, and it is still a locked door.
Rats.
I was really
Eva.
hoping you'd just open it.
Can you try?
It's not exactly my skill set, but I can give it a shot.
If only you had a rogue with you.
Only. So this would be a sleight of hand check, I guess?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
He's gonna. Oh, okay, never mind.
So Aoife, you pull like something out of your like hair to go and try to pick this lock, and you manage to successfully pick it.
Huh. They make that look a lot harder on the scrying orbs.
Wow, that's incredible.
You hear click as it unlocks, but the door is still closed.
So I'm going to just go. Excuse me, and kind of move past Aoife, and I'm going to open the door,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to step in. Do I sense that magic source again in this room?
Not. You do sense it. I need you to stop moving for a second, though.
Yeah, sorry, right there.
No problem. So you sense it. It's at the far end of that, but you also see a dead Chad Barth under there.
Ooh.
It looks as though he is like 3 or 4 days of decomposing.
Oh my
So
God.
it smells absolutely fucking horrid in there.
Why would they not move him?
Well,
Oh
you
my-
guys got your wish. He's dead.
You
Owen feels
also-
like
By the way, the showers in here are not. There are 2 showers that are on.
Caesar, you really let one rip. That's
Is it-
nasty, dude.
It's dark in here, though, right?
It is dark in here, but you can hear the water running.
Right. So I don't
And
actually
you can
technically see.
smell. No, but you can
I mean,
smell.
smell.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smell death.
Bro, drunk. Come here, please.
Okay. What's up?
Follow me. Stay close.
Okay.
You are feeling it like more and more as you're going down. That shower at the very end is on, so it's actively sprouting water.
I would like to look over at Chad and realize that there's a dead body in this room.
You
Uh,
don't see anything unless
you
you,
don't
have
see
dark vision.
Oh, okay.
Hold
So
up. Can I
I
cast?
think it's stinky in here.
Does Caesar have like a collar on him or something that I can cast light on?
Yeah. Yeah, I wear a collar.
That's
Coolio.
adorable.
I'm gonna cast light on his collar so that he can see.
So you
I-
cast light on his collar, it lights up the room, and you see this horrifying looking creature in the corner. Everyone roll initiative. Let me
Oh,
just
crap.
do this first.
By the way, Brie, I had dark vision, so I saw
Oh, you
Chad in the
do?
corner.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, okay. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know Bugbear's got that.
Yeah. So I would
Honestly,
like to.
most monster races have dark vision.
I didn't know Bugbears, like the actual monster, had dark
It would
vision.
it wouldn't make sense though because they're a stealth based like
Are
race. Yeah, he literally gets sneak attack. He
Oh.
gets a natural sneak attack as Bugbear.
That's pretty dope. So you would like
Yeah.
to warn them of what they're smelling.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I be like, guys, I think that's Chad in the corner, and I think he's not with us for a while.
Well, I feel
What
like
a shame.
I feel like I definitely would have obviously smelled the decaying, but I think I still would have recognized his scent because dog.
Possibly.
Because dog.
Racist
So
dog.
this thing is snarling and it looks hungry. It looks like a walking corpse. It's very, very pale. And it looks like a humanoid though still. Aoife, what would you like to do?
Let's see. This thing is behind the shower, so I can't exactly see it yet, can I?
You don't really know what's going on.
Okay.
But you do see that Bro and Caesar are reacting to what they're seeing.
Alrighty. So I don't have any weapons. So I will just step over here.
You can see it now.
Oh, I can see it now?
Mhm.
Coolio. Then I'm gonna see it, freak out, and use my channel divinity to turn undead.
Hey.
Oh,
Whoa.
What is
Hey.
your holy symbol?
I don't know. It just says holy symbol, so I'm just gonna assume it's a cross necklace of sort.
Okay. Must need a wisdom saving throw.
It basically has to spend all of its actions getting away from
Moving
Aoife
away. Okay.
until it gets hurt. So we can't attack it for the next minute.
Okay. So you present this holy symbol from Mount Celestia up into the air. You see the creature starts snarling louder, and it looks absolutely terrified of you. Anything else you'd like to do?
Nope. That is it.
Okay,
Power
Bro,
of Christ
that is your turn.
compels you.
Also,
The
his
power
faith
of
compel
Christ
me.
compels you.
Actually, for Aoife, she would say, "The power of my father compels you."
Daddy's home.
oh no.
Dad says you have to go to your room.
Mom said it's my turn on the Xbox.
Bro, what
So
are
it
you
is-
doing with your turn?
Scream. I'm scared. I'm very scared. What? Caesar, what is that?
Do I know what this is?
You do not. You can tell that
I-
it's some form of undead now that Aoife has presented her holy symbol, but you don't know exactly what it is.
I have no idea.
barking like
Ow.
crazy.
Well, at
Oh, yeah,
least
no, I'm
Oh, it
super in a defensive stance. My hair's all sticking up, my ears are back, tails down, all that fun stuff.
I've
I
prevented
would-
it from moving and attacking.
Oh, yeah. Well, about it, Bro Drunk is scared right now. So, he's going to throw a javelin in fear at it.
And javelin in fear, you are gonna have disadvantage because what's his face is right in front of you. Oh, I guess
Yeah, I
you're
understand.
kinda short.
Nah, yeah, and also that usually doesn't
It's,
do
I,
because yeah. But either
okay.
way, yeah, I'm
Yeah, you're short.
literally
You've got
I'm
lane.
less than half his height.
All right, let's
And
toss
doggo.
this javelin. Does a 16 hit?
It does hit.
Oh, thank God.
Stab.
So you throw your javelin, it hits this thing directly in the chest. It pierces through, and you see this thing walk on all fours over to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, over to this side of the room. And you see that it looks terrified. 1, 2, 3, 6. And it runs out the door.
Uh-oh.
It's getting away!
Please don't go to the theater.
I
Caesar, that's your turn.
I'm chasing it.
Okay.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
You've got the zoomies. You can make.
Hell yeah, I got the zoomies.
Yes, boy.
And now that I'm kind of like blocking
Was that a
its
dash?
no.
I think his dash goes on
my
to 20,
race
right?
my race naturally has 40 speed, and I'm a level 2 monk, so I get plus 10 movement speed.
Jesus
So
Christ,
my
right?
movement speed is 50. Yeah, we
God.
talked about this. If I use the dash action and then use a bonus action to use Step of the Wind, I have a speed of 150.
Hell. That's so cool.
I get the zoomies. I call it Step of the Zoomies. All right, so from
Instant
here,
transmission.
I am going to cast Magic Missile on it. All three of them are gonna hit him, obviously. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12 force damage.
Okay.
So I run over, and then as I just kind of like turn around to him, and then three magical like bolts of energy appear around me, and all of them just dart straight into him.
Okay. All right. Aoife, that is your turn.
Alrighty. Well, I, being the little angel girl that I am, cannot allow some undead whatever to run around this school. So I'm going to run straight out, and I am going to, gonna regret this, I'm gonna trigger my radiant soul form.
Oh God.
Speaking of which, this needs to be updated. There we go. And I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon. And
Is that a bonus action?
yes, Spiritual
Okay.
Weapon is a bonus action. So I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon to attack.
I don't, because that's your action, is Radiant Soul.
Yes.
So
And
you wouldn't be able to attack with the weapon, would you?
The first time you cast Spiritual Weapon, if I remember correctly, it allows you to attack as soon as you do.
Okay. Sorry, y'all.
no, you're good.
Yes, that hits.
So I'm
Oh my.
bonking it over the head with this Spiritual Weapon, which due to previous campaigns that this character's been in, has been formally decided is the shape of a giant lollipop.
Amazing.
Oh,
I remember that.
You see this beautiful woman with green hair start to levitate and Sailor Moon style.
Fighting Eve.
Holding a giant lollipop in one hand, hurls the giant lollipop towards this this undead looking thing. It snarls as it hits, and then it screams out in pain. Bro, that is your turn.
Kill this bitch.
That is 30 feet, which means I can do this. I'm going to spit with my lance from 15 feet away. My arms are so long.
Amazing.
Come get.
That hits, yes.
I love that you have such a long reach.
Oh,
It's
come on.
incredible.
Between me and Alex just having just stupid mechanics with our characters.
I
love
rolled
you
a
guys.
nat 1 on my stab.
Even
Terrible.
damage, yay!
Ugh. That's still
So,
6.
Yeah, this guy is still gonna be terrified of you. So, oh no, it was attacked, right?
Yep.
Correct.
Yeah.
So it is no
Okay.
longer frightened.
It is no longer turned.
Although if I were a vampire spawn and I saw a girl fucking huck a lollipop at me, I'd be terrified.
As would I.
So it is going to be pretty fucking terrified of you, actually. So it's going to 1, 2, 4, 5.
Alex. That's horrifying.
It's beautiful.
I think that's from NBA.
It's from 2K. It is.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
no surprise.
going to. You see that it runs there and it continues running out the door. So let me just. I'm gonna see if I can adjust this real quick.
Coward.
Oswald just chilling in the theater. I wonder how the others are doing.
Oh, he's still reeling.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It runs out of the knock court locker room.
Can't let it escape.
No witnesses.
Caesar, that's your turn.
Zoomies.
So I'm gonna go 5, 30, and I am going to attempt to grapple.
Attempt to grapple, okay.
How do dogs grapple?
So
With their
make
teeth,
a
I'm assuming.
attack, right?
It's like
Oh.
It's
like-
for grapple, it's typically an athletics check.
I'd imagine
That's how
it.
it's been in all of my campaigns.
Okay.
I'd imagine it would be something like, when you see like them training police dogs, they just go for the arm and take them down.
It's gonna take a 10.
I like.
Okay, it takes a 10. You successfully grapple it.
He also needs to make an additional athletics check to not be knocked prone because of compounds.
What is the DC on that?
10 plus his strength modifier. So
11.
Okay,
11.
yeah, you're fine.
So
you've
it's grappled.
successfully
It's
and
grappled
prone.
by me and prone.
Okay. Aoife.
alrighty. Well, 10, 20, 30 feet. And I don't think my spiritual weapon can reach it right now. Because it can only move.
Need longer
What?
arms.
Well, no, the spiritual weapon can only move 20 feet from where I spawned it. So
You can always draw your weapon.
I was just
on
gonna
the-
say what I did for my cleric in my last campaign. We actually added a token for the spiritual weapon.
I can do that. Let me get a lollipop token real quick.
Can we find like our own version of the Dragon Balls for the campaign and all just wish for long ass armsies?
Yeah, my last cleric was my cleric in my last campaign was a vodka mogul. So her spiritual weapon was a bottle of vodka.
That's insane.
That is a big lollipop.
Yay!
Big lollipop. Absolute unit.
I mean, or the size of this lollipop.
Okay, hold on.
Again, would be terrified if a lollipop that big got chucked at me.
Oh, it looks like bro has a snack.
You should have access to that now.
Okay, so it would have spawned right here next to where it had popped in. So it can move up to 20 feet. So it's moving. I'm going to cast. I'm going to cast Sacred Flame on this vampire boy.
Okay.
Isn't Caesar grappling?
Yeah.
Weird thing
which
though.
should give him. I think it automatically fails, or no?
Yes.
Cool.
Okay. He's not happy. Just in case you're curious about his mental state, he's not a happy person.
I'm more concerned about his physical state. How's he looking?
Hold on.
Dead?
Handsome.
I am lighting him ablaze with radiant energy. He should be really hurt.
He's not. He's really not happy. But he still has some hit points left, but he's not like completely down.
Okay.
Herb stomp him.
Bro, that is your turn.
Right. So out of curiosity, can I throw the lollipop?
You cannot. It is spectral, so it is only controlled by Aoife.
Rats. Rats. Rats.
Mice.
I don't know what to do. I could throw another thingy. Yeah. I'll throw another thingy. Can I throw another thingy without hitting
javelin
anybody?
is still in his chest.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And a flame with like a javelin in his chest. Yeah, you can
I like
throw another
this.
thing. Yeah.
Thank you.
It does not hit. It zooms past Caesar though.
Doesn't he get advantage? Because the target is prone.
He does.
Do it again.
Do it
Run it back.
again.
You got a worse roll this time. Just you wait.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh god.
There it is.
If you
I'm
say it,
that
it makes it true.
No, it's just always true.
Consistently.
Okay. So he is going to attempt to bite Caesar.
Okay,
I figured.
That's a 22 to hit.
that is it.
Yep.
Oh no.
Okay.
Okay, so I also lose 7 max hit points,
Mm-hmm.
and that's just until the end of long rest.
Yep.
Let's write down my original max so I remember to bring it back.
Okay. And that's gonna be his turn, Caesar.
I'm gonna bite him.
You're gonna bite him back?
Yeah, I'm gonna bite him back. Of course I'm gonna bite him back.
You fool! You bit me!
That's gonna hit. Okay.
Give him a little chop.
Munch.
You
Yep.
hear that sad puppy noise when he gets bit by the vampire dude,
No.
and then you hear the low growl as he bites back.
Oh shit! I
Well,
just remembered.
Ye-
Hold on. Oh, I should
Shit.
attack him again. I'm a monk.
Okay.
Fuck him up.
Double bite.
Okay.
And fuck it, I'm gonna use a key point to cast to
Flurry of
do
blows?
flurry of blows.
2 more bites.
2 more bites or 1 more bite?
It's 2 more bites.
Oh
Oh
hell
wait,
yeah!
no. Wait, is it?
I play a... Yeah, no, Flurry of
Immediately
Blows is
after
2
you take
extra
the
hits.
I
attack
thought it was
action on your
2.
turn, you can spend 1 key point to make 2 unarmed strikes as a bonus
Yeah.
action.
Yep.
So
Yeah,
hell
it's
yeah!
two.
Dang.
2 more bites. Oh, crit
And
fail.
that
One
is an
more
actual...
bite.
Never mind.
He bit his
One more
tongue.
bite.
He bit his
3
tongue.
piercing.
It's okay.
Okay. He's looking pretty fucked up. Aoife, it is your turn.
Alright. Well, we are moving this lollipop closer because we can. And, sadly, he's still not in range. So, another Sacred Flame.
He is dead.
Yay!
Yeah.
I lit him ablaze!
Hooray! He's on fire.
He crumples down into a pile of necrotic flesh that is burning. It does not smell good.
Grim.
And
And I remove myself from him. I back up, and I start licking my wounds a little bit just to.
and
just 'cause
before
I'm bleeding a little bit.
before I
Can
drop
I
my
lick that lollipop?
The vet tech in me wants to tell you to stop that and put a cone on you, just so
so,
you know.
so before my radiant soul form fades, I'm gonna come up to Caesar and cast Cure Wounds on him.
Oh, dang.
Yankees.
You guys are out of initiative.
Yeah.
So you would have.
I
brought
licked
me,
the lollipop.
You brought me
It's a lollipop.
It tastes like heaven.
I see what you did there.
Heaven tastes like angel feet.
All right. Let me check something real quick.
And my heart beats so.
Would you
I-
consider this a magic imbued item?
What?
The creature.
No.
Okay.
What about the
I wanted to try to cast identify on it, but
No.
it won't work.
Vampires are people too. They're not.
Would Aoife be able to identify it?
By vampire, bro.
Would Aoife be able to identify this creature?
You would know that it's some form of undead. You wouldn't
Well,
know what
yeah.
kind. I mean,
Can
you
I
can make the
make-
deduction, but
Can I make some sort of a check, like an Arcana or religion check?
yeah. You
Can I make an Arcana?
Yeah, I mean that would work. You would know that it was probably some form of a vampire because you know Eris. Like, you know what I mean? You would be able to tell the telltale signs.
Right. So I can kind of put 2 and 2 together, and this was
That's
created
yeah.
somehow created by Eris.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I was really smart coming up with that theory.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing that me and Barnabas didn't actually go into that room. I don't think that would have went as well as it did.
I was waiting for it, bro.
And I'm a smart doggo. You don't put a monk wizard and a rogue against something like that. You bring a barbarian and a cleric.
Good boy, have a treat.
All right, so I'm going to head back in, and I am going to go investigate Chad's body.
Give me an investigation check.
I gotta go.
Okay.
'Cause things.
All right.
Okay.
Get healthy, son.
I will try.
You'll be missed.
Enjoy theatre club.
So you find 2 puncture wounds on his neck, and you just see that he has lost a lot of blood. I mean, the ground is, even though like 2 of the showers are on, the ground where he is around is just covered in blood. It looks like something really went to town here. You don't know whether it was Eris or that thing outside, but you can guess that one of them had done this to him.
Okay. This is perplexing. Well, I'm sure he's been dead for a number of days at this point, so I doubt there's anything you can do about this, Eva.
I'm gonna walk up to the dead body and cast Spare the Dying anyway. Because why not?
He suddenly no, I'm kidding. He remains a rotten corpse.
Aw.
But you guys cleared out that room. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I'd like to turn the showers off because that's a waste of resources.
You
Smart
successfully
boy.
turn the showers off.
We should probably report this to the authorities.
They blame us.
I doubt, with the evidence there pointing, like, kind of motioning with my head towards his neck, that they'll be able to pin it on us, given that there's a vampire spawn and a petrified vampire in here.
I mean, that's true. But you've been bitten by a vampire now, Caesar. Who knows if you'll learn?
That's not how vampirism works. We're gonna ignore that statement. All right, let's get out of here. I don't think there's anything else we can get from here.
Erwin, what are you doing after newspaper club?
I am wandering around the academy trying to look for Aoife.
Are you where are you heading to try to look for her?
Well, last place I knew that she was going was the dining hall, so I guess I'm gonna go there.
Okay. So you do notice that some of the newspaper people are also heading down to the dining hall.
Oh,
Not near you or anything. They're just
good.
they're like, okay, the club is over. Let's go eat.
Don't want to be this snot man.
So you walk in, you see a bunch of the knock players. You see those high elves that were assholes to you guys. You see, a bunch of other people sitting around. You don't see your friends, and you don't see anyone that you really would want to talk to or recognize.
Okay. Then, realizing that he's not near anyone that he's comfortable with, he's gonna hold his tail in both his hands and then gingerly walk around the rest of the academy, trying to look for them.
Okay.
I guess I'll go to the common room now.
Okay. You head to the common room. You see a couple of the first years are hanging out there. Caesar's dog bed by the fire is empty. You do see through the door to your dorm room. There, you can see all of your beds that are in there for your teammates. You see that there's a note on top of Barnabas's bed.
Okay. I'm gonna go and check out the note.
So you pick up the note, and it is addressed to you.
Okay. When everyone else is asleep, meet me at the docks. Meeting with the real Barnabas. Oh, dear Lord. This is gonna be horrendous. Okay, I'll fold up the note and put it in my pocket.
Okay. So Caesar, where are you heading? You're heading back to the school, I'm assuming.
Good talk.
Good talk. Erwin, where are you heading after that?
I was muted.
Oh, okay.
I was muted. Sorry, I was actually talking. I think we want to. I want to regroup at the dorm room before kind of putting together, because I need time to kind of put together a case to bring to the authorities.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna head back to the dorm room.
Okay. Erwin, as you fold this note into your pocket, you see Bro, Aoife, and Caesar walk in.
Okay. I'm gonna notice Aoife walking in, Second of all, make sure that my note is deep enough in my pocket that it won't fall out. And I'm just gonna like do a very small wave, like a gesture to come over to me.
Yeah, I go over to him.
Caesar?
I think he was beckoning Aoife.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So noticing him, I'll do a big wave to him, and then notice he's actually
Oh, God.
calling me over, and be like, "Oh, okay," and just walk over.
Just the big wave makes me nervous. Don't draw attention, please.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna, make sure that bro's not watching first of all, and just be like, I think we need to talk.
Oh, I'm watching.
Oh, for
I'm
fuck's
always
sake!
watching. That.
Give me a
I'm-
perception check, bro, and I would need you to give me a sleight of hand, I'm assuming, if you're trying to beckon someone over.
Mm,
You do not see Erwin's beckoning.
ha! Right.
Rat.
Okay. I guess I will make a point of not touching Aoife this time, and just like get her to follow me.
Oh.
Okay.
All left out.
I feel like we need to discuss what happened yesterday with the thingy.
Aoife's looking confused. She thinks she knows what you're talking about, but at the same time, a lot of stuff happened yesterday.
A lot of stuff that apparently Owen wasn't aware of. The unicorn thing.
Right. The unicorn thing, as she kind of glances up at you, glances down at the ground, back up at you, looks at her hand for a second.
Owen's gonna take a step back because he can tell that she's gonna make an attempt to touch him. I honestly don't know what that was, and I was wondering if maybe it might have meant something to you.
That was new to me.
Okay.
I honestly don't know what that was. It was really cool though. I liked it. We should do it again.
See, the thing is about that. Something happened that. You know what? I'm just gonna. Yeah, and he's just gonna like put his hand, just grab Aoife's hand.
Oh boy.
This is getting something.
Not intentionally.
Oh, sure.
Just throw
Roll me
all
a
caution
wild
to
magic
me.
surge.
Okay, here we go. Number 3 of the session. I'm good.
You guys crackle, like your energy crackles between each other, but nothing happens.
Huh. So, I know it didn't happen this time, but the last time we did this, I kind of lost control of my magic, and I think that might have played a part in the unicorn.
Well, it may also be that I'm not exactly human myself. Considering you're half demon and I'm half angel, this might that might have something to do with it. I'm not entirely
Yeah.
sure. Daddy never really told me anything about demons other than they were evil.
Ouch.
I mean, he was wrong about that. I now know 2 people who are half demon who aren't evil.
I gotta admit, that feels good to hear that. But, I don't know. I mean, do you think this is something that we should, like, try to get to the bottom of? Or do we just kind of pretend it didn't happen? I know which option I'm going for.
I'd rather know exactly what's happening, so that if an occasion happens where this might be useful or this might need to be avoided, we can do so more easily?
Yeah, now that you say that, you have a point. All right. How do we go about it though? Do we just touch?
Oh, it's coming.
Shut up, bro.
Oh,
Someone
here
is.
comes the magic.
Owen's not losing control of anything but his magic, I swear.
Oh, I'm sure.
No. It seems to be the only way that it triggers is if we touch, so we could occasionally just randomly high five and see what happens.
Okay, that sounds doable. Yeah, let's do it.
Out of character though, that is a much better option than what my other plan was.
Uh-oh. I want to know what your other plan was now.
The two of them could have pretended to be in a relationship.
Oh,
Oh, high school drama. I love
that'd
it.
be so cute.
Owen is not comfortable.
Yeah, I didn't want to put Erwin in that kind of stressful situation.
Owen's already like concerned that Naomi has a thing for him, and he's worried about Ella. He does not need more.
Aoife's not good on social cues, so she would just high five.
Neither is Owen. They're both fine.
Did you high five him?
Well, no. This is just her suggestion is to high five every once in a while to see if it sparks a magic surge and possibly creates another unicorn.
Yeah.
Because clearly we need more unicorns in our life.
Okay. Caesar, what are you doing to, like, as far as the evidence goes?
I don't know. I'm just kind of like formulating how I want to word it so that it doesn't incriminate us. And
Not
like,
gonna be easy.
yeah, but like, because I know we did kind of break the rules by even going there in the first place. And I know that, like, you know, I guess maybe I want to like try to bring up that if there's even a missing persons case for either of them, and if so, then maybe try to anonymously tip them off.
So there's not a missing persons case. The faculty is kind of like, they do have, like, as far as, like, they do have, like, the local authorities, like the King's Guard, like, involved. But they don't necessarily have, like, something dedicated to it that you would know of.
Okay. So I guess I'm just kind of setting a game plan for myself that I'll probably enact in the morning, because I'm kind of like exhausted from that fight, and just kind of,
I understand. Zoomies are hard.
yeah, zoomies, and also getting bitten by a vampire. But yeah, probably just kind of formulating the plan, to go basically bring it up with the local guard and
Okay.
kind of assess the amount of corruption they might have.
Okay, all right.
Because I mean, obviously, I have a bit of a problem. I have a bit of trust issues when it comes to authorities, given my past.
Understandable.
So I'll just kind of mentally prepare myself for doing it.
Okay. Is everyone else heading to bed?
I'm curious whether Brodrunk would end up just bragging about finding a dead body where he can't keep his mouth shut. I guess not bragging. That would be kind of rude.
Hey, you know what I did? I found a corpse.
Set it on
Fucking-
fire.
High five, bro.
Is Corvus back, by the way?
Corvus? No, Corvus was taken by Ragna.
Right.
He dead.
Ragnar killed him.
I think at this point you can safely assume that he has been expelled.
Gotcha.
Oh no.
Oh, fuck. That creates a problem. He said internally.
But is there anything anyone else would like to do prior to heading to bed?
I want to talk to Caesar.
Okay.
Caesar,
Yes, bro.
about what we just saw.
We don't speak of it.
What are you
Oh.
guys talking about?
I was talking about.
Bro took him to the side. Like you're not there.
Damn it. Wanted to be clued in.
But like, this is big. This is huge. Don't we have to
I'm
tell
aware.
somebody?
We will. Just give me time to think about how we're going to go about this. I'm going to be doing this in the morning. Relax. Just until then, Erwin doesn't need to know. Oswald doesn't need to know. Just keep it between the three of us for now until we're ready to go bring it to the authorities.
Okay, I'll try my
Oswald walks
best.
in covered in glitter, pops on his bed and heads to sleep.
Out of character, I'm hurt, Caesar. Keeping secrets
I mean,
from
out
you?
of character, you're the one that's about to go meet with Barnabas. When out of character, you know
Touche.
that I can clear his name.
Touche.
Mhm.
All right.
That's all.
So everyone heads to sleep. Erwin, are you heading to sleep or are you heading to the docks?
I am going straight to those docks.
Okay.
Obviously,
Really?
without just super quiet as I can.
Well, real quick, even though I'm sleeping, I do have advantage on perception checks that involve hearing.
When
Can
you're
I-
sleeping, I'm going to say that you're in the unconscious state,
Okay.
which means you have no general awareness of your surroundings.
Why must you foil my plans?
Okay.
It's fun.
So unless Erwin is waking someone up, he's going alone.
Yeah. I am going all alone.
Okay. So you start walking towards the docks. Give me a perception check.
Why do I feel like I'm about to be mugged? I'm about to be mugged.
So you don't
It's dark
see,
out.
You don't see
I have dark
Naomi by the docks, but you do see the singular boat that Bro and everyone else had, or Bro and Oswald had used to go fishing earlier.
I really don't like where this is going.
So you're heading up to the dock, like to actually onto the dock?
No?
I'm
here with Oswald.
No, I'm just asking what you're doing. I need like.
I'm gonna hang back and sort of wait to see if Naomi shows up.
Okay, so you wait. How long are you? So you wait 5 minutes. You wait 10 minutes. You wait 15 minutes, and you don't see any sign of Naomi where you're at.
I really do not like this. Can I go back and get Caesar?
If you want.
Yeah, I want to go back and get Caesar.
Okay, so you walk back to the common room.
Caesar?
You see me lying on my back.
Oh,
My tongue is hanging out my mouth, just like sound asleep.
Rub the tummy.
no, I will get bitten.
Rub the tummy.
Rub the tummy.
I'll rub the tummy.
Yes.
First
For a
person to
slight
successfully
second-
pet him.
For a slight second, my foot starts thumping.
Uh-oh.
But then I wake up, and then I'm just like, oh, no, what do you
I'm
want,
sorry.
Erwin?
I
Do you know what time it is?
I know. I'm really sorry. I'm really quite scared. I don't know what's going on. I need to confide in you. This is really bad.
Okay. All right. Yes. Come on. Let's go to the common room.
Okay.
So you guys head out by the fire.
So I went to the newspaper club, and Naomi took me to one side and told me. She asked if she could trust me, and when I told her that she could, she said that it was for the benefit of finding out the truth about Ella. So I mean, I caved, but she told me that Barnabas is a fake.
Knew it would come out soon.
What?
Yes. This is. I'm letting you in on this secret. Barnabas is not who he says. Barnabas is. I don't remember. Did Corvus tell me his whole situation?
No. Corvus basically just said that I'm not supposed to be here. I don't know how to get out of this mess. It's like more so like I am so fucked right now. Like he didn't have any. He was worried about being caught. But you
Yeah.
saw Ragna catching him.
So peas and carrots to that.
Okay. So she told me that I had to kind of separate myself from my friendships with you guys, and she said that there was a chance that whoever our Barnabas is, might have something to do with what happened to Ella.
Oh,
And
I can guarantee you that Corvus has nothing to do with happening to Ella. He is just as lost as we are.
Okay, that's comforting to hear. But she left me a note on Barnabas's bed. The note was telling me to meet her at the docks after everyone had gone to sleep.
Can I see the note?
Yeah, of course. I take it out of my pocket and show it to her.
Would I recognize Naomi's handwriting?
You would not.
So, I went down there. I expected to see her and the real Barnabas. I waited, and I waited, and waited must have been 15, 20 minutes, and nobody showed up. I don't want to go there alone.
All right, I'll come with you.
Thank you. Okay.
Caesar, if you do this, you will not be gaining the benefit of a short rest or a long rest.
Nah, it's fine.
Okay. Is there anyone else you would like to wake up before you go?
I don't think so. No offense, guys.
Me, wake up inside.
I would have said Oswald, but Drew, Jesus,
And
God names. Yeah, Ant's not here.
Okay. So are you guys heading back down the pathway to the docks?
Yes.
So you get to the point where you were at before, and it does just look like Caesar, give me a perception check.
does either
Not
of them
involving
have to,
smell.
cool, or hearing?
No, neither. So you're looking down by the docks and you don't see Naomi or anyone at any humanoid at the docks, but you do see something that's like a lump on the ground by the docks.
Oh,
Obviously, I'm going to be very cautious about that.
Mhm.
And I'm just gonna kind of let out a soft alert oof, to kind of get Erwin's attention, and then just kind of motion with my head in the direction of that lump.
Yeah.
And are you heading that way?
Cautiously, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. As you get closer, you see that it is a bag that is on the docks. You remember this bag as Naomi's bag. You also see that there is a small pool of blood, and the items from her bag are strewn about, like on the dock itself.
Can
Shit.
I tell from the scent of the blood if it's hers?
No,
Can I
no.
recognize her scent?
You can not from her blood. No, you're not bones.
Is there a way for me to follow her scent at all?
From what you can tell, it smells like this. The trail ends here.
Interesting. All right. What is the items that are on the ground?
The items that are on the ground. So give me an investigation check real quick.
Do you want me to do one as well?
If you're looking through the items.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of murder happening here at school.
So
Well,
in
somebody's
total,
gotta do
you
it.
guys find 50 gold pieces, a healing potion, Naomi's personal planner, a book about Kalishtar, a book about the Plane of Dreams, a spell pouch component, and an emerald amulet.
Okay. I think we should take the planner.
Yeah, I was just gonna think that, like, kind of look through the planner.
Okay. So I'm gonna copy and paste what's in her planner because I'm not
That's-
saying all of this out loud.
Yeah.
Totally fair.
Understandable.
So basically, day 1, day 2 is like her days at the university or at the academy. So that is her basic planner.
Made editor of newspaper. Why is she sad about that?
Because Ella was the editor of the newspaper.
Oh, yeah. My bad. Da-da-da-da. Fake Barnabas also plays instrument bard. Second letter from real Barnabas. Meeting the real Barnabas at entrance. I assume that's the docks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That doesn't give us a whole lot of information.
No, it does not.
Do you...
So from what you guys remember, the docks was not the entrance because you remember the 2 gargoyles at the entrance.
Right.
Oh.
Right. Thank you.
Got it.
Well, I guess our next step would be to go to the entrance.
Yep. I think we got nowhere else to go from here.
Shall we?
Yeah, let's go.
A tiefling and his dog set out on a perilous journey through the choppy waters of the Abernant Adventuring Academy.
The entire
Resisting
story
every
is about a
Brought
tiefling
someone
and
with
his
more
dog.
experience on those walls.
Resisting every urge to pet Deezer while we're rowing the boat.
Paul,
Are you guys planning
Yeah.
on taking the boat?
I'm sorry?
You guys are planning on taking the boat?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
You hop into the boat. Erwin, I'm going to need you to give me, you guys safely make it to about here. I'm going to need you to give me 2 dexterity checks or 2 acrobatics or athletics checks at disadvantage.
Okay. Disadvantage. Acrobatics, yeah.
Acrobatics or athletics, whatever is better for you.
I make 2 of them, yeah?
Yep. Okay.
Ooh.
So you safely make it about 75% of the way there to the actual like entrance of the university.
Yeah.
As far as as you're getting closer, a large choppy wave comes by you. I need you both to make me dexterity saving throws.
Shit.
Well, it wouldn't be at disadvantage.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
If you guys manage to safely keep yourself on the boat as this wave hits you at a weird angle, and you safely make it to the docks.
Oh, wait. These docks?
So this is the dock that you originally came through. You guys all woke up in the plain stone room with the two gargoyles there, and you came out to the dock, took a boat to the university. That is how
Yeah.
you got in. So
No, I'm
these
just
are
wondering if these were the docks that...
the docks that what?
I was just wondering if these were the docks that Naomi meant.
You can assume that she wanted you to meet you at the docks at the university.
Got it. Sorry.
Where her stuff was left.
Yeah.
What are the names of the gargoyles again?
Merida and Cyrus.
Okay. I guess I'm just gonna head into the room. Or they don't hang out outside, right? They hang out inside the room.
They hang out inside the room, and as you're approaching the door, you hear a scream.
Uh-oh.
So you open the door, and you see a couple of things. You see Merida and Cyrus on either side of you, both decapitated. Their stone heads are on the ground. You see a fireplace on the far wall that has always been there, but it doesn't have it's basically not. It's not meant for actual fire. It's it's been blocked off and bricked off. But it is glowing a bright blue light. And you see a petrified Naomi who is facing the glowing fireplace. And coming from the glowing fireplace is Corvus with a gem for an eye, outstretching his hands towards Naomi.
What?
Whoa.
Well, this shit just got interesting.
What the fuck is going on?
I swear, guys, this isn't what it looks like, and that is where we will end our session.
God damn it!
Oh my.
It's not what it looks like.
This is almost exactly what it looks like.
What the fuck, Corvus? You.
Man, it seems you guys should have brought backup.
not that bro's salty or anything.
No, not at all. Of course not.
I'm so mad.
It was good.
But yeah, that was our session. Thanks for coming, guys.
Don't
Lot
drop
of
me on
death
that
happening.
bombshell and just go, thanks for coming.
That's Breeze DMing style in a nutshell, though. Cliffhanger, and then thanks, guys.
Well, I figured that would be a good way to reintroduce Nick into the story.
Just sitting there going, bram, bram, bram. Find out next time on Abernant Academy.
Does Nick know what his son is
What?
like? Did you tell Nick before he didn't come to this session? Or
I told
is he
Nick
just
that we
gonna-
were going to have a one-on-one session, and it's going to be his adventures for the day that I go through with him and how he ends up in this point.
Oh my.
So
All right.
Nick and I are going to have a one-on-one session. He'll be briefed. I would like for you guys not to tell him anything until after we have that one-on-one session.
Oh yeah, of course.
Roger,
Definitely.
Roger.